Dead and Hip Hop album review, Roc Marciano and The Alchemist, The Elephant Man's Bones. These two have worked together before, but this is their first like full-length project together. Dropped Friday.
Technically, it dropped on the 19th on his website.
Tell him about it.
Marciano.com. He released it that Friday before the 19th. The Empire edition, which has 2 bonus tracks on there as well.
Yes, sir.
Damn,
Good too.
bruh.
I know.
He just Black Slim Shadied you.
No, I just wanted to make sure. Get the information right.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
that's what Game said.
You stupid.
We're a team, man. I appreciate you having my back, man. Yeah.
Shit. See how this motherfucker be instigating?
You know what I mean?
See what I'm saying?
Kid know I'm gonna have his back.
Diabolical this one.
Diabolical,
You know what I'm saying, right?
But yeah, man. So before we get into the review, head over to Patreon, patreon.com/deadandhiphop. We just did the Outcast. I always say Stank on you. I don't know why. Speakerbot /Love Below. Shout out to all the patrons over there and everybody that nominated it. And yeah, we got a chance to review it, so go check that out. And also check out the frames per second. We got a Martin trivia, and we just did a poetry slam thing on It's the Myke Salon. So go to youtube.com/It's the Myke Salon. Check that out. Very good show.
Fun.
We had fun. Yeah, man, this shit was. I mean, like you see these two, like it's just like.
I almost feel like it's long overdue because I've been begging for this to happen for a minute. You know
it's like it's gonna be good. The question is how good is it gonna be?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and yeah, man, like it's definitely been on repeat for me, man. And you know, I like the first track, Rubber Hand Grip, when it came, I was like, all right, yes, typical Alchemist doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
But man, when Daddy Kane hit and that beat was different. Mm-hmm. I wasn't ready for it because I didn't expect him to kind of flip it up the way he did it. And the way he sequenced that to put that right after the opening track was fucking perfect because it kind of catch your ears again.
Yeah.
That shit is so fucking good, bro. And the way Roc opened that shit up with his verse, Action Bronson's talking about I ripped my face off, it's the same fucking face line. And I don't know why I thought that shit was funny. But man, I love that fucking beat on that shit, bro. That shit was fucking crazy. And Roc, man, of course, just I mean, top tier as usual. The thing I like about Roc Marciano is that it's the way he uses certain soul songs. And he flips them in his songs, man. The Aaron Hall shit, he flipped, I think, on Liquid Coke. Yes, Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Yes.
I was like, yo,
Oh my God.
This dude is too fucking cold, man.
Man.
And he did it on another track too, on Zig.
Zigzag. Yeah.
And I knew the song when I heard it.
But you couldn't remember it.
I've been working on that all day.
Yeah.
And I can. Do you know?
I don't remember. I mean, when I heard it, because I heard it too. I'm like, wait a minute, who is that? I'm like, who is that he's doing?
Bro,
I
know
remember
it.
And I feel like as soon as I hear, I'm be like,
it's
damn,
a fantasy. Man, I know that. Do you know it, Rod?
When you hear it, it's gonna be like,
No. I have to. Yeah, no.
This shit was freaking dope as shit, man.
Man, Trillion cut for me. Oh
Damn.
my God. Yes.
Yeah, bro.
That damn Gil Scott Heron flip he did, that scheme Roc Marciano did, that shit was crazy. The home where the heart is, and he went back to
home when you're heartless.
Yes, and
That
then he
was a
came
hard
back
line.
with Gil Scott Heron. I'm like, and he has a song called "Home Is Where the Heart Is." I'm like, yo, that's fucking Roc
He
Marciano.
said, even if I was
man.
starving, I wouldn't beg your pardon.
Yes.
I was like, God
Come
damn,
on,
dude.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
That was one of the standout lyrics.
Yes.
Roc is mean
Yeah,
on this.
Man, I was like, goodness gracious.
And he had another one. Going back to
ain't
that
sorry.
Daddy Kane song when he was just like talking about the diamonds are a conflict and the rollie or something like that. He said the Bible won't be the only thing holy. Man, this dude, like, how has nobody said that? Like, the Bible won't be the only thing holy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The way he says it.
Bro,
it's the way
I was just like, man,
this dude is different, man.
Don't miss, man.
Yeah.
What song was that on?
That was on Daddy Kane.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was
That's
on
one with
Daddy
Action
Kane.
Bronson. We were just talking about Action Bronson,
Yeah.
too.
Oh, we were.
Yeah.
We were. Because we were saying, was he still
Wasn't we?
Okay, somebody said, was he still relevant? I don't remember who said that.
Oh,
he looking around.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, that was me. Yeah, he did drop an album.
Action Bronson's verse was actually really good.
Really good.
It
Somebody
was.
pouring oil on stuff and like the whole.
I'll strangle you with the goose sleeves until you make feces and then dance off like Chris Breeze.
Bruh.
He's made another Chris Brown reference before too.
I'm sure he has.
He was like jet skiing on something with like Chris Breezy. It was on another feature he was on. So it's I don't know what's the thing
Chris
about
Breeze
him.
obsession.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's funny. I noticed with the exception.
What'd you notice?
With the exception of Knowledge, the Pirate, and Ice-T, the other features, Bodie James and Action Bronson, they all both have albums entirely produced by Alchemist. So I was like, I wonder was that like on purpose for him to purposely do that to get Bodie James, and I was hoping we would have had like an Ice-T flow.
Man, I was so upset.
Because that beat was so fucking menacing.
God,
I was like,
so
this is
upset.
so perfect for Ice-T to just quick 16, just a quick 16
just something.
would have been so nice on that beat.
Yeah.
I mean, the way it played out with him opening and closing it, but still, I really wanted an Ice-T verse.
I did too.
That beat would've been
only-
great for him.
That was my only critique.
That was my-
like I was just like, because I think when we saw the album, the track.
The first thing we said,
Yeah, it
Ice-T.
was like,
One of y'all
shit.
texted that.
I did.
It was-
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
just like, oh man, and I was just like, at first I was just like Ice-T, and then I think you said, yeah, it makes sense, and I was like, oh yeah, it does make sense because he be on that pimp shit too.
Yes.
Ice-T's
Ice-T
voice
always
is
had a
so
dope. He always had a dope
good. Yeah,
rapping
man.
voice. Always. Yeah. So that's my only critique. If I was be
Yeah.
like, one thing I don't like about this album is the fact that you didn't get a verse out of Ice-T. But man, zigzag.
Ooh, I
Zig,
like that one too.
man. Fucking, and it's so many. I'm still processing bars from this.
same.
Cause this man Roc Marciano is just so fucking different, man. JJ Flash.
Oh
fucking
yeah, I
JJ
text you about that shit. The way he opened that shit up, like.
Oh my! That beat it alone is
Yeah.
just fucking. I love. That's one thing I love about Alchemist, man. You never know what the hell
Yeah.
he's sampling. He's flipping. It's like I love them
Yeah.
unknown samples where it's just like, what the hell?
I just like
did
how
you
he
find
opened that
this?
one up. He's like, imagine if I didn't have this gift, I was probably rapping bricks. Like,
Is that the same one where you said, I whip the brick till it's submissive?
That's the one.
That's the same song?
That's the same.
That shit killed me. That shit killed me. First song, like,
Hand
fuck it
grip.
up. He says something. If it's trouble, then we shooting. It's troubleshooting.
then we troubleshoot.
And we shooting. We shooting up, but we ain't struggling with drug use.
usage. Yep. Yeah, man.
He has
And he
really
starts it
nice
off
bars.
like that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the
that's
first
in the
song.
first 16.
That's it, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
this
you
was
got
really
quotables in your first fucking 8 bars. Like, yeah.
Like I
man.
said, I feel like with this, and I think
Really
he said it in the album at one point, like, yeah, this is long overdue, Al. Like, I think they knew
Yeah.
that this was about to
It
hit.
just works.
It does. It
It
really
just
does.
works.
Damn,
I even like the
Alchemist.
one where Al brought in the drums. Where he was just like bring
He
the
was
drums.
talking.
Man,
Yes.
yes.
Oh my
I
god.
think that was Zip Guns.
Yeah. No, what's it, Zip Guns?
I don't know. Y'all
Yeah,
check
that's the
me.
one. Knowledge the Pirate. Yes,
Yes,
that's Zip Gun.
Yeah, that's right. He brought the
Yep.
drums
Yeah,
in
that's
on
like bring the
that.
drums
Yeah,
in.
bring the
And
now.
Knowledge the Pirate always bring it on his features,
He
bro.
do.
Like, I
Whenever
love
he's
how he-
featured
yeah.
with Roc, man, he bring it, man. He definitely bring it. Think Big was a dope ass joint. I loved it. The no drums, the whole thing right there. That Think Big gave me like Reloaded type vibes for some reason. I don't know why. I'm like, oh, this sound like Reloaded Roc Marciano. Then I don't know if Ken and Myke heard Macaroni and Mama Love. The
off the Pimp Pirate.
the Pimp Pirate
release.
joint. I like the Mama Love. It's kind of like
Yeah, I wish he had that on the actual
very
release. 'Cause that
personal.
sounds more like a closer to me.
Mhm.
than
It does. It really does. It really
'Cause
does.
When I heard that version, I was like, okay, that sounds like a really good closer. But,
Yeah.
but no, I mean, still the regular release is still super solid.
Mhm.
I mean, this dude don't miss, man.
He don't.
This
He
dude
don't.
just straight up just
He
doesn't
really don't,
miss,
man.
man.
Like
And
this-
at this point, I don't know what else to say about Roc Marciano because I feel like I keep saying the same thing.
too.
He his wordplay and everything.
I was thinking the same. No, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
Listen
yeah.
to this. I'm like, what else can I really say?
Yeah.
Like at this point, he had to do something where I just don't like it. Like he had to make a
Yeah.
bad project
Yeah.
for me to like really start saying some stuff. Because it's like, nah. At this point, it's like, okay, Roc Marciano dropped another amazing project with his writing and lyrical skills is so super fucking crazy.
Where does this one sit? Because this is probably my most easily listenable rock album. But I'm not a rock stan. No
Yeah.
disrespect like that.
No,
but
no,
I'm not a
no.
stan like you are.
Yeah.
Where you just love him unconditionally.
Yeah, I would say ask me in about 3 more
Yeah.
weeks.
You have to sit on it a little while longer.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, ask me
Because
about 3 more
when
weeks.
that shit drop, it's almost like, yo, this is my favorite one.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. That's how I felt.
yes,
That's how I
yes,
felt.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And I gotta sit like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm just hype off the
Recency bias. You
Yeah,
gotta
so
chill
I
out
just,
for a
give
minute.
me about 3 weeks, and I can probably kind of
I feel
rank.
you.
I can
Got
rank.
you.
I can
Be
rank
the
Rock's
same
album,
way.
man.
I
'cause
be the
it's-
same way. So
This is
what was
really
different
good.
about this one? That because I feel like he always gets somebody at some point because he got Feefo at one point or whatever. He's like, all right, I like this one. I think it was Mount Marcy.
Yeah.
But for this one, what was it about this one that like kind of drew you in more?
No, I've liked all his projects.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but you said this one just off top. You was just like,
I feel like whenever I listen to a Roc Marciano album, I really like it. But my thing is, I rarely return.
The staying power. He doesn't
Yeah,
have
but I don't
staying-
know what it is because when I do say, oh man, I haven't listened to Roc Marciano in about 3 months.
Right.
I throw it on, I'm like, why wasn't I listening to this? But then the same thing just keeps happening.
And you know what's funny too? Whenever we do like our year end or mid year, one of us will mention myself. It might be like,
I'm
fuck!
always like, damn, I forgot about it.
I forgot about it. Yeah,
That's what
So-
happens every time.
Yeah.
But with this one, I don't know if it's any different. That's why I was kind of asking B. I know you like him too, but he's just like a super fan.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, am I just hearing it wrong or is his recency bias? But I'm like, damn, this is probably some of the best shit I've heard from Roc, especially from a bar perspective. But I also feel like I'm speaking from ignorance because you listen to him a lot more.
Oh yeah, no, this is
So he's not rapping differently on this.
no, he's
No.
not. He's
yeah,
not.
that's kind of what I
Is it
figured.
Alchemist maybe? Because
That's
this
what I
is-
was about to say.
This is the second time that he's worked with a producer outside of himself. He did
Yeah.
he did Chaos with DJ Muggs, and then he did this
Yeah.
one with Alchemist. So
that's what I was gonna say.
typically
Yeah,
he's
it
always
might have been
producing his own
Maybe
stuff.
it is because I mean he sounded perfect over every beat.
Yeah, and that's fine if it's Alchemist that's drawing you in more because I think they just make a really good marriage.
They do.
So
They
yeah,
do.
I
So
mean,
overdue, man.
But I mean, it's just like the beats, like some of them sounded like crime movies soundtracks. Some of them sound like horror movie soundtracks. And it just feels like Roc walked in and was like, "Oh yeah, this is what I need."
Yeah.
I don't know how he speaks. I just picture him sounding really cool.
Yeah.
This is what I need. And just this album almost feels like it was done in a day because it just feels like it's so effortless the way he's rapping because he's so goddamn smooth.
And them two chemistry, they know each other and been making music together for so long.
So I wonder
man.
what took so long to do something like this.
I don't know. I really don't know.
That is a good question
Yeah.
because I saw in the write up on here, Alchemist tweeted out he just made an album with his favorite rapper. He referred to him
That's
as
what he
his
was
favorite
talking
rapper.
about.
Yeah.
He was talking about Roc Marciano,
Yeah.
which
And
That's
I
cool.
don't know that.
and maybe there's something that Alchemist felt like he wanted to take his time with. Maybe.
This is the first hip hop album in a lot of years that I put it on, I listened to it, and then I went back immediately and started it over. I haven't done that in literal years. But I was like, man, this album is such a smooth
it's so
listen.
smooth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, him and Al, man, that's golly. I'm glad they did it. I was just like,
Yeah.
man, this shit is so long overdue. Because just imagine they did this shit like 2014ish, or something, like right after Reloaded or something like that. Because he did some work on Reloaded as well. But I don't know. But I'm glad they did this shit because this shit did not let me down.
Yeah,
Like,
when I saw it, I was super excited.
my expectations for this, it lived up to my expectations.
Nah, for
like
sure. And it
I was
was
not
very
let down.
high.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
expectations were very high, and it definitely lived up to it.
Maybe the wait was a good thing.
That
You
too.
know?
Yeah.
Like the fact that we had to wait so long and then they finally do it, and the fact that it's this good makes it even better. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I do think the timing is probably right though right now because the push that Alchemist is getting right now and the eyes on Alchemist. So this is actually a good time for them to do it.
It is.
You
It
know,
is.
so the way you felt about this and it might be that Alchemist thing is how I am with Arm & Hammer. So when I heard
okay.
Arm & Hammer, I was just like, it was just something about that collab.
Sure.
And I think it was Alchemist that made me resonate with it a lot quicker than their other projects.
Makes sense.
Yeah. He's just good, man.
He has a way of making rappers just sound perfectly
He's just
comfortable.
really good,
Yes,
man.
yeah, he does. And
I
Roc
fuck-
said something like, "Yeah, 10 seasons straight," and I'm still, I forgot what song it was. He said, "I'm like, yeah, I mean, since Marsburg back in 2010, I mean, this
Don't
guy
miss.
is not.
He's getting
missed,
better,
man.
I think.
Yeah,
But
right.
again, I don't listen to him as much as you do.
Right.
But I feel like he's getting better.
Yeah.
And that's very rare for a rapper, especially in his age. Because he's
Yes.
probably like mid-30s at this
No,
point, right?
No, he's like
About
42,
40, yeah.
43.
He's like-
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
he's our age.
Yeah,
yeah, he's our age.
Oh,
yeah.
he's just too cool for me to know that he's old.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, he's our age.
That's even more impressive.
Yeah,
Well, I think like he's like Kaz age, like because Kaz like around our age
and
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But Kaz sounds like it.
You think so?
Yeah, Kaz
Yeah.
sounds very seasoned and gruff. You know what I mean? Where Roc just sounds smooth and just cool.
So you think he's a little younger? It makes
I
you think
just
he's a
feel
little
like he would be younger.
Yeah.
So
funny.
that's actually really dope that he's 40-something.
And he
getting
said it in
better.
the interview one time. He was like, "Man, I feel like I'm getting better. Like I feel
He
like
is.
I'm in the prime now than I am when I first came out with Mossberg. Like that's it's amazing to hear it, man.
Yeah, and I think it was interesting. One of the things he said on Quantum Leap, he was talking about how growing up he was traumatized.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then he followed it up with now monetizing it. I was like, yo.
Yeah, man.
I don't usually get a personable, almost vulnerable feel from Roc Marciano. Did you
Yeah.
get that from this? Like, there's a couple songs where he sounded like he was talking about
Personal
himself.
stuff,
And
yeah.
The bonus joint, Mama Love. I'm gonna
Yes.
send it to y'all. I'm
Yes.
gonna send it to y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
That's
definitely
it.
personable.
But
man.
prior to this, he doesn't normally do that, does
I
he?
feel like
think
Mount
so.
Marcy. I have to look at the track list. He got personal a little bit on that one on Mount Marcy.
Okay.
I remember him speaking.
There were a
about his
couple
dad.
lines that really hit on that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
wow, I never heard him be this personable.
Yeah,
That could have been at the urging of Alchemist,
Alchemist,
you know,
sure.
just having that whole collaboration was like, yo, maybe you should try to go here,
Gotcha.
you know. I don't know, but either way it go, it's just, yeah, what's up?
I was gonna say I had one question. Did anybody know anything around this Elephant Man's Bones or what that means?
I'm trying to
or
figure out
anything?
this album cover.
I have no
That's what I
idea.
mean. Like between the album cover and the name. Like
I
No.
can't figure it out because the only thing I can think of is Michael Jackson. So I don't really know.
yeah,
what-
when he tried to get
Oh,
the.
he got him.
Oh, he did.
Didn't he? Yeah, he got him.
I
I
thought
thought
they
he got
wouldn't-
him.
I thought he did too.
I could be
but
wrong though.
I thought they wouldn't sell it. To
No,
him.
I thought he got him and he had him at the Neverland spot.
Huh? I thought he.
I
did.
could have made all
yeah.
that up though.
Hey, I don't know.
thought the
I know
same
what you're
thing.
talking
I
about.
mean, he had them shits dancing in the video.
He did.
Remember?
Yeah.
The Elephant Man was dancing in the "Leave Me Alone" video. Either way, yeah, I don't know.
That's
I
the
don't
only
know.
thing that I thought of too when I saw the name, but I didn't know how that would tie.
Ask Alchemist; he'll probably tell you.
Yeah, I didn't know how that would tie.
That's interesting though. I didn't even think about because that title track was actually dope too. I didn't even think about what the title meant.
Yeah.
Let's jump into favorite tracks.
Let's.
Let me get Daddy Kane. Man, shit.
I got to reassess.
Yeah. Let me get Daddy Kane. Liquid Coke. JJ Flash. Zigzag Zig. And The Horns of Erasmus.
Trillion Cut. JJ Flash. Fuck. Zigzag Zig. Daddy Kane. Daddy Kane.
He said,
Daddy Kane. Hell
Kane.
no, bro.
Daddy Kane. My bad. And I'm gonna go Mama Love since that's on the Pimp Heart edition.
yeah, man, I like how he started this thing off with Rubber Hand Grip. So I'm gonna go with that one. Give you Trillion Cut with Boldy. JJ Flash. Zigzag Zig. Woo.
What else?
And Zip Guns because I do like the drums on that one and Knowledge the Pirate the way he came in on that one. So yeah, that's my 5.
I'm easily going Rubberhead Grip, which I don't think none of y'all have said.
I just did.
Rock did.
I like how you set it off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy giving ad libs. That's my fault.
Right.
Daddy Kane, definitely Quantum Leap. I'm gonna go with the title track. Ooh, shit. And I think I think I'm gonna have to go Trillion Cut. Yeah.
If you're watching, yeah, man. I mean, as expected, man. Like, you know, seeing the pairing of you two. I mean, it's just the question is, as I open, like, how good is it going to be? And you know, I think it definitely met and exceeded expectations once, you know, I put it on. Like, just starting out with the opening track, and then when it went to Daddy Kane, it was just like, I mean, I was done. So it was great that you guys got a chance to actually put out a full, complete body of work together. You know, like B said, it's been a long time coming. I'm finally glad that we're here. But I think it's dope that you guys had a chance to kind of evolve and grow and season over time, you know, to get to this point. And I feel like if or when you guys collab again, it'll be that much better because you guys will be that much more seasoned. So a lot of great, dope fucking lines on here. As usual, Roc Marciano. And as usual, Alchemist, man, you always catch me off guard with your production. There's always something. There's always a track or two or a sample that's going to be like, man, how the fuck did he do that shit? And you did it again on this one. So, man, salute to both of y'all.
Roc and Alchemist, if you guys watching, amazing art. like I was mentioning to Rod, I really Rock as you as an MC. I really don't know what else to say about you now. It's like I expect. You said it on Think Big. It's nothing but greatness when you get in this booth, man. That's all I expect now at this point. Nothing but greatness. Nothing. I know I'm gonna be satisfied with the art that you come out with. Alchemist, you still fucking killing shit on this production, man. You just go from one artist making an album with that, go to a different artist, another artist. Like you just, this shit is fucking crazy for you, bro. So shout out to both of y'all for finally making this art, this music, man. And Ken make a great point. Yeah, maybe it's good that y'all had this time to season these last 10 years to finally make a project together, because for me it's like long overdue when I finally saw it. So hopefully next Rock you do an album with Kai. Hopefully that Metal Clergy is finally coming out. You did this album with Alchemist, so now Metal Clergy is the next one I'm waiting for you guys to do. That. So need that ASAP. So great job.
Guess I'll start with Alchemist. Nothing really to say. You're great. Thank you. Thank you for the contributions that you make to hip hop, man. And just, I just really don't know what else to say about your production, man. You've like produced some of my top albums over the last 2 years on my list. So thank you for your contributions, man. Roc Marciano, I don't know what else to say at this point. I feel like every time we do a Roc Marciano review, I'm saying the same things: wordplay, beat selection. I mean, it's just more the same for me, man. Like you just don't miss for me. You just don't miss. So, man, look, I just appreciate the wordplay. I appreciate the way you paint pictures with the words. Yeah, man, it's like really, I'm like a loss for words as to how dope of an artist I think you are. You always make my top 5 or top 10. And it's no different from this one, man. You're gonna definitely make my top 5, top 10 with this album. Yeah, that's it, man. You dope, man. I appreciate your contributions as well to hip hop.
Alchemist, Uncle Al, great job as always. Incredible beats. I like the variation, and I don't know how you continue to do it, and you haven't repeated yourself yet. It doesn't make any sense. Roc Marciano, I don't know what I've said previously, but I just feel like you're just getting better as a rapper. And in my less than extremely knowledged opinion, I think this is some of your best work. I think it's some of your best work. Bars, flow, it's just there. And I think that this was a match made in heaven between the two of y'all. So I really, really enjoyed this. I do feel like I'm going to be returning to this one more than maybe some of the previous work, but this is also making me want to go back and listen to some of the other Roc albums more, because I just think I'm missing out. So yeah, I don't want to have FOMO no more, but this is great, and I really look forward to seeing what y'all do next.